come away with the win on Friday night.
All right, let me get to the headline. Brooks Barnheiser, yay or nay?
Brooks is going to give it a go tonight. So obviously exciting. He's been working really hard. We wanted to make sure our medical team has been amazing through this whole process, going about the right channels, making sure that, he's really ready to play. And he's had some good practices. He looks good. He's really excited. And obviously you get a player of his caliber back out there. It just makes things easier for everyone. And I just don't want him to act like feel like he has to be the savior. I want him to come back and just play his game, be his normal self, impact the game in a lot of ways. And but it's great to have him back with us.
Any kind of a pitch count or anything?
No, I mean, just kind of, there is going to be some rust. He hasn't played since August, and obviously, conditioning and rust and things like that. We have to be really smart, but he's out there, and he's ready to get going and get with his teammates and hopefully help us out here tonight.
Do you have to help him dial it back a little bit? You told him he doesn't have to be the savior, but he's going to be fired up.
Yeah, anytime a really good player has an injury and you're out an extended period of time, you love it the way he does, you're just chomping at the bit to get out there. And he's been watching these games, and it's been killing him sitting over on the sideline. So I know he's going to be excited, but I also want him to temper it a little bit and understand his presence out there and working himself into the game and making the right plays is going to be enough.
Quick word about Montana State. They played Wisconsin tough. Sunday they had a chance to win on the last shot after being down by 20. So buckle up, huh?
Experienced team. I think you're seeing in college basketball, a lot of these teams that are the quote unquote mid-majors. These are veteran teams, older guys, a lot of guys who bopped around to a bunch of different schools. Terrific coach. And Matt Logie, he's won everywhere he's been. They play good basketball. They can really shoot the three. So we're going to have to do a great job finding them at the 3-point line tonight.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's Chris Collins. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
From sledding in town to trying something new,
we're going ice climbing!
Minnesota winters offer endless outdoor adventures. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North at exploreminnesota.com.
Ozinga is a fourth-generation family-owned American business that provides quality bulk materials and diverse concrete solutions delivered where you need it, when you need it. With the help of our extensive network of transportation services, including truck, rail, barge, and ship terminals across the Midwest, Ozinga makes a positive impact on individuals, their families, and the community for generations by providing concrete, aggregates, and cement that help build a better future. For more information, visit ozinga.com.
PowerPlate, the official fitness technology partner of the Northwestern Wildcats, is a staple of Northwestern athletic training, but it's not just for elite athletes. PowerPlate's whole body vibration technology offers an incredible array of health benefits to people of all ages and fitness levels. Put simply, PowerPlate allows you to feel better, exercise smarter, and recover faster. Sound too good to be true? It's not. See for yourself at PowerPlate.com. Live like the Cats with PowerPlate.
Experience the best of downtown Evanston when you stay at the Hilton Orrington. The hotel is undergoing extensive renovations from arrival to guest rooms and meeting space, making it easy to tuck in within the endless blue of Lake Michigan and uncover the scholarly liveliness of collegiate life, along with the distinct authenticity of hyper-local shops, eateries, and cultural arts institutions. Select from a variety of seasonal packages as well as the quad accommodations, ideal for Northwestern University graduates. Visit orringtonevanston.hilton.com to learn more.
This winter, come see what being ranked the #1 state in public art spending looks like. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
Listen to me, Lou Manfredini, on House Smarts Radio, Saturday mornings from 6 to 10 on WGN.
Getting set for Northwestern and Montana State here at Welsh Ride Arena. We will get you the starting lineups, and we'll get to the opening tip of this one. First, though, we will pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Salute as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Presenting the colors tonight, the Northwestern Joint Forces Color Guard.
And before we continue, 10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat basketball.
This is ESPN Chicago, WNVP, WTBC, HD2 Chicago, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Your Cats are back at the friendly confines for one more football game this season. Northwestern hosts Illinois on November 30th. For tickets and more information, head to cubs.com/football today. This has been the Northwestern Basketball pregame show presented by Wintrust Bank. It's the Cats and the Bobcats. Coming up next, this is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
This holiday at T-Mobile, I'm joined by a special co-anchor.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Snoop Double G.
Snoop, let's talk about T-Mobile.
Okay, cool.
This holiday, get 4 lines for $25 a line, plus 4 iPhone 16s with Apple Intelligence and the all-new camera control on us.
Let's get cracking, like a breakfast egg.
You can use those eggs to make some eggnog, Snoop.
Respect.
And people do love T-Mobile, where you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
Always a great stocking stuffer, Snoop.
We up out of here.
Hold your horses, Snoop D-O-double-G. Let's remind people one more time.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get 4 iPhone 16s with Apple Intelligence on us, plus 4 lines for $25. Now drop that jank.
With 24 monthly bill credits, 4 eligible trade-ins, and 4 new lines with autopay. Well-qualified customers plus taxes and fees and $35 per line connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits and credit stop and balance on required finance agreements due. $829.99. Credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save on wireless and streaming versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence available now.
This is Wildcat Basketball, presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics.
Beginning countdown sequence.
It's countdown to tip-off.
Engage.
Now, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Ennett.
And the starting lineups are powered by Constellation. To learn more, visit constellation.com/energy. Constellation, the preferred energy provider for Northwestern University athletics. For the visiting Montana State Bobcats and head coach Matt Logie at forward, Brandon Walker, a 6'7 junior from Oak Cliff, Texas, leading scorer and rebounder for the Bobcats, averaging 13.5 points, 5 rebounds a game, last played at UT Arlington. At guard, Jabe Mullins, a 6'6 graduate from Snoqualmie, Washington. Their 4th leading scorer, their assist leader, Mullins averaging just over 9 points and 5 assists a game to rank 7th in the Big Sky Conference. At guard, Patrick McMahon, a 6'7 junior from Palmer, Alaska, who played in just 3 games a year ago. He's their 2nd leading rebounder and their 3rd leading scorer. McMahon averaging 9.8 points, 4.3 rebounds a game. At guard, Max Agbankpolo, a 6'8 graduate from Laguna Niguel, California. A transfer from Utah State, their 2nd leading scorer, averaging just under 10 points a game. At a guard, Tyler Patterson, 6'8 graduate, also from Snoqualmie, Washington, playing tonight in his 133rd game and starting for the 122nd time. Matt Logie in his 2nd year in Bozeman, a record of 18-21. Went 9-9 in Big Sky Conference play last year. He has 294 career coaching wins. For the Wildcats and head coach Chris Collins, you hear the cheer for Brooks Barnheiser, just introduced the Wildcat senior from Lafayette, Indiana, playing his first game of the season here tonight. Third team All Big Ten a year ago. The Wildcats' top returning scorer and rebounder from last year's NCAA tournament team. At forward, Nick Martinelli, a 6'7 junior from Glenbrook South, Cats' leading scorer and rebounder, the second leading scorer in the Big Ten at over 25 points a game. At guard, Jalen Leach, a 6'4 graduate from Nyack, New York, a transfer from Fairfield, the Cats' second leading scorer, but he led the way with 27 in the win over Eastern Illinois Friday night. At guard, Ty Berry, a 6'3 graduate from Newton, Kansas, the Wildcats' third leading scorer, their leader in three-point field goals. He scored 10 in the win over the Panthers. And that lineup is joined by center Matthew Nicholson, 7 feet, a graduate from Clarkston, Michigan, who had a season-high 12 rebounds Friday night. Edwin Young, Kevin Brill, Chad Barlow are officials, and the tap is controlled by the Wildcats as it is tipped by Agbonkpolo. Out of the backcourt, retrieved there. The Wildcat backcourt, retrieved by Leach. Barnheiser has it. Off to Nicholson at the top. Nicholson puts it on the deck, hands it to Leach. Sets a screen for him. Leach fires a three. It's off the mark. The rebound scooped up off the floor by Patterson for Montana State.
Don't mind that shot there, Dave. They're going to play some defense here, though. Set the tone early.
Jade Mullins with it. Circles around to the top. Feeds McMahon. McMahon now driving into the paint. McMahon wanted to shoot and does it. Gets it back on the near side to Mullins. Shot clock at 8. Mullins circles to the top. And a steal by Martinelli. Swatted the ball down, intended for Patterson. Martinelli into the front court, leaves it for Leach. Around to the left, Barnheiser. Left to the lane. Circles back into the paint. Underhand scoop Martinelli. Martinelli at the elbow. Drives on his man. Gets inside. Puts one up. No good. Tipped around. And ball is loose, and Berry scoops it back for the Wildcats. Heaves it out to Barnheiser between the rings. Now back to the elbow, Nicholson. Into the right corner, Berry for three, no good. Now the rebound is pulled down by Agbonkpolo for the Bobcats. So no score, about 90 seconds going to the game. Here's Agbonkpolo against Martinelli. A little jab step, gives it off to Walker. Walker drives on Nicholson, goes up for the shot, and lays it up and in with the left hand. Brandon Walker, a year ago, 13.1 point shot, 56%. 2-0 Montana State. Here's Leach to Nicholson, high post. Played there by Walker. Now feeds it in. Martinelli in the lane. Turns to his left. Floats it in with the left hand. And we're tied at 2.
And he's so good with his footwork. And just a little touch shot right in the lane. He's so crafty.
Jay Mullins drives to the left, tries to turn the corner, jump stop left to the lane. Down to the top, Patterson. Now Walker holds, looks to the right side. There's Patterson, feeds it back to Walker to pick and pop. But Walker will skip a pass across to Agbonkpolo. Fortitude will put up a runner, got it. Off the dribble, Agbonkpolo.
That was
his first points. It's 4-2.
That was a 12 out of 10 difficulty shot, Dave. I don't mind him making that. That's tough.
Late clock on the move, and the entry pass from Leach for Nicholson is intercepted, stolen by Mullins. Shovels ahead, Walker ahead of the pack, and he slams it down. And Montana State has a 4-point lead, 6-2.
It's 2 early shots. I don't mind taking those, but we got to take care of the ball.
Well, that's been an issue. The Wildcats with a turnover early here. Here's Barnheiser cut off from the baseline by Agbonkpolo, and his pass off the mark, saved by Leach. Into the corner, Berry will try a three. It's no good. Rebound fought for. Martinelli gets it back, goes back up, count it, and no, they're going to wave it off. Foul on the floor. Martinelli drew the foul.
Dave, from my angle, it looked like it was a 3-point play, but we're just a couple refs sitting over here time to time.
That's a good way to put it.
I mean, they're moving the ball well. The shots will fall. They got 3 great looks at 3 in the last 4 or 5 possessions, but
foul on McMahon. Cats will inbound. Leach fires to Martinelli right into the paint, then back out to Barnheiser. Barnheiser gets inside, goes up for his first shot, bobbles, got it back, reverses it up and in. Brooks Barnheiser staying with it, and he's got his first points of the season at 6-4.
He hasn't lost a step, Dave. I think I saw that during UConn as well.
I think so. Here's Mullins. Cut off underneath by Nicholson. Around to the top, Walker against Martinelli. Goes outside to McMahon. McMahon working on Leach. McMahon sends it to Mullins. Touch pass. Patterson's free. No good. Rebound Nicholson.
Great defense. Great rotations. Great talk. They're moving well.
Nicholson the other night only took 3 shots, didn't score, but had 12 rebounds and a couple of blocks. Martinelli out between the rings. Shot clock at 15. Martinelli against Walker. Works his way down low, goes up with the left-hand jump hook, no good. It's tipped back to him, and he puts it in. I think it was Nicholson who tipped it to him, and we're tied at 6.
If you give him a chance at twice, or two of those shots.
Yeah, he's not going to miss it
He's
twice.
not going to miss twice.
There is Mullins, crosses over. Now Mullins takes it to the right side, drives on Martinelli. Gets to the baseline, gives it back to Walker. Down the lane, spins to his right, goes up, and puts it in off the window. Walker has 6, and it's 8-6 Montana State.
Jalen Leach is
at the other end. Jalen Leach right to the rack, lays it in. 8-8, his first point.
I love how aggressive he's being in the last 8 minutes of play. I mean, including the last game. And confidence is sky high for him. I love it.
Now to the other end, McMahon against Barnheiser. They double him out to Walker for an open 3. No good. Rebound Martinelli. I think they'll let him take that shot.
I'm very impressed with his game, though. He's light on his feet. He can move it.
Here's Barnheiser driving. Barnheiser feeds it back to Leach. Kicks it out. On the near side, Martinelli works his way towards the lane. Draws the double out to Barnheiser. Around to Leach for an open 3. Good! First 3-pointer for the Wildcats. Jalen Leach picking up where he left off Friday night. And the Wildcats lead at 11-8.
I just looked up. They've been playing for almost 5.5 minutes. Got to be winded at some point, right?
We're due for the under 16, overdue. Here at the other end, Mullins on the baseline, cut off, but a foul called there. And now we get the under 16 timeout. Time for our Athletico physical therapy injury update. In pain, start with Athletico. Visit athletico.com to request your in-clinic or virtual free assessment. The name on that injury update up till now has been Brooks Barnheiser, but you can scratch his name off that list. Minnesota's winter culture is off the charts no matter what the snowfall measures. From urban skiing to climbing a frozen waterfall, Minnesota is a utopia for winter enthusiasts. Get information on outdoor activities and places to stay at exploreminnesota.com. 14:30 to go first half. Northwestern leads Montana State 11-8. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
When I got sick, I spent years looking for answers, but it only took one conversation with my team at Northwestern Medicine to correct my misdiagnosis. I'm Daniel. When Parkinson's changed my life, so did my Spanish-speaking care team.
The Northwestern Medicine Parkinson's Disease and Movement Disorders Center offers specialized, culturally sensitive care. Their Spanish-speaking team was the first to provide Daniel with innovative treatment in the language he preferred. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
We are here with Scott Olson from Olson Windows. You install siding too?
Yes, when you start in the window business like us, siding and roofing naturally follow. Olson Windows is an LP Building Solutions master level preferred contractor. LP makes an amazing assortment of siding products that are engineered for sustainability and advanced durability. From lap, panel, shake, and vertical siding, plus all the trim, soffit, and fascia solutions. Visit olsonwindows.com today for all your siding, window, and roofing needs. We cover all the west and northwest suburbs. We are olsonwindows.com.
Here's Dave Ennett.
Between traffic and parking, family outings can be stressful. Metra gets you to the fun fast for less. With a 95% on-time rate and affordable fares, you can save time and money when you hop on board Metra, a proud sponsor of Northwestern men's basketball. Dave Ennett with Nate Taphorn pinch hitting tonight for Billy McKinney. 14:30 to go first half. Northwestern leads Montana State 11-8. The Wildcats shooting 45% so far, 5 of 11. They've made the game's only 3-point field goal, but the foul on Ty Berry gives the ball to Montana State. Bryce Seffer, 6'4" junior from Carson, California. Transfer from Salt Lake Community College. Comes in, he'll inbound the ball. Looking to get it in and heaves it to Brian Garacki, their top three-point shooter, top returning scorer from a year ago. Agbonkolo on the drive, leans in, fires a little jumper. It hits the back rim and drops through. He's got 4, and it's 11-10.
He's not scared of it. I'll tell you that after his third school, I think he found it out.
Luke Hunger, Justin Mullins in for the Wildcats, along with Angelo Cheravino, the freshman. Here's Hunger on the baseline. His pass out is tipped, but saved by Barnheiser. Barnheiser had his shot blocked. He got it back. Wants to go up again, put it up. A travel is called. He was working hard to get that follow-up shot up there, but got the offensive rebound, but just could not get it. He was kind of surrounded there in the lane.
I'll give him credit, though. He looks strong. He looks confident. He looks like he's ready to play, and that's hard to do out of an injury. I don't think people realize that.
Zephyr handles the ball, cross-court feed, and a deep 3 by Garacki is no good. Rebound ripped down by Barnheiser.
His head was above the rim for that one.
I'd say Brooks looks pretty good, wouldn't you? I mean,
yeah.
I know there's concern about rust. Mullins circles left, feeds Cheravino, bobbles, picks it up. Cheravino drives to the elbow, out to Hunger for a straight-on 3. It's no good. Rebound back tap by Cheravino to Barnheiser for 3. Good! Welcome back, Brooks Barnheiser. 3-pointer, and the Cats lead at 14-10.
It won't show up on the stat sheet, but Angelo Cheravino just made that play so easy.
No question. Here's Zephyr at the other end. Zephyr drives on Mullins. Now threw it out right to Leach. Cats have numbers 3-on-2 on the break. Leach is fouled on the floor. So Barnheiser tonight replaced KJ Wyndham, the freshman, in the lineup, and he will come in now. Leach comes out. Martinelli back in for the Wildcats after a rest. 14-10 Northwestern. Cats keep the ball. The foul was on Garacki, his first. Wyndham will inbound to Hunger. Hunger played by B.J. Colley. Now Wyndham feeds Cheravino back to Wyndham for 3. No good. Rebound fought for underneath. Cheravino rips it out of there. Still fighting for it. He's still got it. He's got 2 of the Bobcats on him. And I think they're going to call a tie-up. And so the ball will go to Montana State. But did he ever fight hard for that ball?
Gosh. Man, he isn't taking a play off or just a second off. He tips the ball out to Brooks for a 3. He makes a play, gets a shot for Luke Hunger, misses it, tips it back out to Brooks, makes it 3, does it there, draws 2 people, kicks out to KJ. He's active.
Cats are out rebounding Montana State, Nate, 9-3 with 6 offensive rebounds.
I love that. I love to keep that trend going too.
All right, Zephyr brings the ball up. Zephyr drives the right side of the paint, feeds it underneath. Colley goes up. His shot over the rim, no good. And Martinelli brings it down. And so Mullins to the corner. Wyndham on the left baseline. Cut off there. Back around to the top. Martinelli, near side Cheravino. Wants to go into a posting Hunger. Instead up top, Wyndham. Now Luke comes out, gets it in the high post. Played there by Zephyr. Shot clock at 10. Hands to Wyndham. Wyndham with 7 to shoot. Drives under the basket. Out to Cheravino for 3. No good. And the rebound pulled down by McMahon, who will bring it down for Montana State. The ball poked away by Wyndham out of bounds. It'll stay with Montana State. And just like that, we get to the under 12 timeout. The Wildcats up by 4. Cats fans, Northwestern trusts IAS branding with the Wildcats brand. Let IAS Branding, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, be the solution for your branded merchandise and promotional products. Visit IASbranding.com to learn more. The Wildcat fans' game day spirit has you covered lakeside, south of the field, in-store or online for the best Northwestern game day essentials. Shop top brands like Under Armour, Champion, and Tommy Bahama, all at the official fan store of the Wildcats. Shop in-store at 1807 Central in Evanston or online 24/7 at shop.nusports.com. Game day spirit where Wildcat fans shop. Northwestern leads Montana State 14-10, 11:47 to go in the first half. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Hey, Northwestern fans, enjoy a meal at Wildfire, a 1940s-style supper club featuring steaks, chops, and seafood. Try one of Wildfire's signature dishes from our all-American menu: horseradish-crusted filet, Wildfire chopped salad, roasted prime rib, and cedar plank salmon. Dine in and take in the smells from the wood-burning oven, or watch our chefs in action at our open kitchen. Lunch, dinner, carry-out, and private parties. Stop by any one of our 5 Chicago area Wildfire locations. For reservations, visit wildfirerestaurant.com.
Ozinga is a fourth-generation family-owned American business that provides quality bulk materials and diverse concrete solutions delivered where you need it, when you need it. With the help of our extensive network of transportation services, including truck, rail, barge, and ship terminals across the Midwest, Ozinga makes a positive impact on individuals, their families, and the community for generations by providing concrete, aggregates, and cement that help build a better future. For more information, visit ozinga.com.
You're listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
When you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the new Varsity Network app, available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. 14-10 Northwestern, the Wildcats only shooting 38%. They're out rebounding Montana State 10-4 with 6 offensive rebounds. They've got a 7-0 advantage in second chance points. Brooks Barnheiser and Jalen Leach each with 5. Brandon Walker leads Montana State with 6. And he's been on the bench for a while now.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's sitting down.
Yeah.
Still. Maybe his coach is talking to him. I'm curious if his condition's right or if he's maybe a talking to, but they need him on the floor.
Sam Lekolov, 6'7" senior from Sheridan, Wyoming, comes in. He's started 15 games in his career.
I mean, coach is right. All these guys have played somewhere and have some credibility somewhere. It's not to mess around with.
Here's Garacki. Drives right, feeds it underneath. There's Colley, gets hunger, shoots over Luke and scores. BJ Colley, 6'10", 225, looks the part,
yeah.
And it's 14-12.
Good way to paint the picture, Dave. I like
There's
that.
Hunger to Justin Mullins, who's off to a terrific start this season. Mullins to Wyndham. Hunger calls for it, foul line left, gets it. Luke now, cross-court feed Martinelli. Martinelli picked up on the switch by Colley, gets in the paint, can't get a shot up. Yes, he will, but it's blocked. And he gets the rebound. There's a fight for it underneath.
He just fell
and
out of
I
bounds.
think the Bobcat, that was Colley down there fighting for it, and he touched the end line. So it's going to be Northwestern ball. Ty Berry back in for Sheravino. Martinelli, Hunger, Mullins remain in the game. And Wyndham will inbound with .9. Hunger, got to shoot, puts it up, good if it goes, hit the rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by Zephyr for Montana State. Cats by 2. Northwestern by 2, I guess I better say.
Yeah.
Here's Mullins bouncing for Lekolet. Now a skip pass. Zephyr fakes the 3, shovels behind him to Colley. Colley in the paint. Goes back into the corner, and Zephyr steps out of bounds, turns it over.
I think with the exception of one guy, everybody guarded somebody else during that possession. It was outstanding movement, rotations by the team. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's moving on a string here.
Zephyr is shaken up. Didn't see what happened.
I think he banged his head on something.
Yeah, but he had the ball.
It was after the whistle, honestly.
Might have been.
I think he was doing some extracurriculars after the whistle.
Wildcat fans, score a basket for your taste buds on game days with Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese, made by 4 generations of master cheesemakers and available at your local grocer. Polo comes back in.
He is quite shaken up.
Yeah, he's
all right.
He's helped off, and Cats bring it up, leading by 2, 14-12, 10.5 to go first half. Here's Leach off a Nicholson screen. Stops, fires a jumper, in and out. Rebound tipped by Nicholson, but controlled by Lekolot. And here's Mullins into the front court for Montana State. Jump pass near side, running the baseline and kicking it back to Lekalot in the corner. And now there's Garacki for three. And there it is, the first three-pointer of the game for Montana State. And the Bobcats lead 15-14. Garacki last year 69 threes for Montana State.
Good for him.
And a 1 point Bobcat lead. Here's Nicholson against Agbonkpolo. Looks around, fires to a posting Martinelli. Shot was blocked by Colley and taken by Montana State.
Using that 6'10 frame.
At the other end, Agbonkpolo driving right past Nicholson, gets to the rim, layup good. Timeout Northwestern. As Collins wants to take time as Agbonkpolo now has 6. This is a 7-0 run. Cats had a 14-10 lead. They now trail 17-14 with 9:33 to go in the first half. Montana State last year won the Big Sky tournament, defeating Weber State, Sacramento State, and then Montana, their in-state rival. They went to the NCAA tournament. They played in the first 4 in Dayton and lost to Grambling State in overtime, 88-81.
Remember that game? That was an electric game. Man.
And Grambling, if you remember, the winner of that game got Purdue.
Yep.
In the first round of the tournament. The Barnheiser end, Barry, Nicholson, Martinelli, Leach for the Wildcats, who trail by 3 with 9:33 to go in the first half.
They need to be a little more aggressive, Dave. I think everybody's coming off the screen looking to pass. Go to the rim.
Here, Barnheiser driving to the rim, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped, he got it back. Double clutch, can't shoot, out to Leach. Now fires across to Martinelli. Martinelli bumped and fouled by Lekalot.
I think you heard me.
They were aggressive that time. I'll tell you one thing, they've blocked 3 shots already, and it feels like more.
This is not a small team.
No, it's really every starter is at least 6'6". They got some size, they got some length. And here's Barry on the right, and his pass to Leach is stolen by Agbonkpolo. Agbonkpolo in the lane, turns, fires, no good. Rebound, Lekalot, he missed it. Goes back to Agbonkpolo, and around to the left. Mullins a 3, missed that badly. And the rebound saved by Leach, and out of bounds, last touched by Northwestern. Nicholson tried to save it as Leach, going out of bounds, saved it, but it was headed out again. So Montana State will have it.
Not to harp on my last point, Dave. Ty Berry had no one within 5 feet of him. He just needs to shoot the rock. Everybody's kind of looking to pass. Look at the rim.
Wildcats just 3 assists.
I think you're looking at the shot clock here.
Yep. 8:57 to go in the half. And it will be Lekalot to throw it in. Gets it into Mullins. Right point, directs traffic there. Leach on him. One dribble quickly to Walker is checked back. Now Walker leaves it for Agbonkpolo. Drives on Martinelli. Goes up for the shot. A leaner, no good. Off the rim. Rebound Nicholson.
Strong possession there on D.
There's Nicholson from Barnheiser. He'll give it back to Brooks. Barnheiser driving. Gets into the paint. Wants to shoot. Goes back door. Martinelli. Double clutch. Puts it up. Scores.
And these two are so strong.
That ends a 7-0 Montana State run. Brings the Cats within 1, 17-16. Nick Martinelli with 6 points. Nick had 20. Well, he had 26 or more in each of the first 3 games. With 32 against Dayton. Here is Walker circling left. Hitting Lekalot. Lekalot spins to his left. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 8. Walker against Martinelli, who bodies him up. Out it goes. Patterson a 3, no good. And the rebound taken back by Lekalot. Fires it to Walker, cutting down the lane. Martinelli hits the deck. A foul called on Nick Martinelli.
The fans wanted to push underneath the rim, but I'm not going to. I don't know if I give it to him.
7:47 to go. First half timeout. Ozinga's purpose is to make a positive impact in the community, which is why they are the proud sponsor of the Together Building Better promotion. For every point the Northwestern men's and women's basketball team scores this season, Ozinga will donate $1 to the NU Dance Marathon. Thank you, Ozinga, for your support in this great cause. It's Montana State 17, Northwestern 16, 7:47 to go first half. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics.
Are you sick of not being your bank's top priority? We are too. At Wintrust, we take a different approach to banking. We're proud to be your one true banking partner focused on your unique financial goals. That's right in your backyard. Whether you're opening your first account, buying a home, planning for the future, or starting a business, we have tailored solutions to get you there. Stop settling and start experiencing a better way to bank at wintrust.com. Wintrust, different approach, better results. Banking products provided by Wintrust Financial Corp Banks. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
For schedules, scores, and all things Northwestern athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Ennett.
The Northwestern volleyball team is back in Welsh Ryan Thursday night against number 20 USC at 7 p.m. Only a few chances are left to see the Cats in action this fall. So get your tickets today, starting at just $7 at nusports.com/tickets. Let's get a check of other scores. Mark Carmen here at Welsh Rod Arena. Mark.
Good one going on with Marquette and Purdue, Dave. First half, 18-15. Marquette the lead coming up towards halftime in that one. Bunch of blowouts earlier tonight. Maryland bombed Canisius by 71, 108-37. Ohio State a 50-point winner over Evansville, 80-30. There's local action. We'll update you at halftime.
Thank you, Mark. Here it is 17-16 Montana State.
Blowouts.
Yeah, well, that Maryland Canisius score, 59-14 at halftime.
Oh, jeez.
Canisius is 0-6. All right, Mullins will throw it in here for Montana State. In the front court, into Walker, left of the lane. Drives into the paint, surrounded. A shot blocked by Nicholson. Matt with a big block there, his 91st career swat. And Barnheiser brings it the other way for the Wildcats.
That was a great presence in the lane by Matt.
Here's Berry out to Leach, right wing. Now Leach against Walker. Into the lane. Puts up a tough shot over Walker. It's no good. The rebound taken by Bonkalo.
He may have missed the shot, but he was not scared there. He was
no. And at the other end, Mullins leaves it for Walker, left baseline. Works his way in against Nicholson, sends it out into the corner. Patterson for three, good. Tyler Patterson with his first points. And it is 20-16 Montana State.
They're moving the ball well, making us rotate.
Here's Barnheiser, open three. He'll drive in on Walker. In the lane, a little up and under. Counted and a foul. Brooks Barnheiser. Nice little move there. Gets the short jumper to go. Draws the foul. Vintage Brooks. And he'll be at the line for the and one.
How many years you got to be gone to be vintage?
Well, he's one of the older guys on this team.
He looks strong, confident. He's making shots.
Free throw good by Brooks Barnheiser. He's got 8, and the Wildcats creep back 20-19. They're down 1.
I'd love to see a stop and a score, Dave.
Jed Miller to Walker. Walker on the dribble, played by Hunger, who's replaced Nicholson. Leach almost knocked the ball away from Patterson. Walker saves it. Walker bangs into Hunger, wants to shoot, goes back outside. Here's McMahon. Tough shot in the corner is short.
My goodness.
Rebound right to Brooks.
That was suffocating defense right there. That was awesome.
Now the shot clock didn't start, so we will get a stoppage here. There's some shot clock operational issues, it appears.
We'll go talk to our friends and see if we can figure that out. I don't think, I'm a little rusty on this job. I don't think I'd be very good at that job. It'd be pretty tough.
You get caught up in the game, you forget to push the button.
Yeah.
All right, Walker goes out. Colley comes back in.
I'll look up and it'd be 2 minutes left. And then, got this.
Jed Miller, 6'2 junior, also in there. Here's Barnheiser. Looks left, looks right. Means Hunger round the top. Gives it to Leach. Back to the right wing. Barnheiser against Colley. Into the paint. Barnheiser spins to his right. Goes up with the right hand and scoops it in. And the Cats lead it 21-20. And Brooks Barnheiser is into double figures for the 41st time in his career.
Good for him.
21-20 Northwestern. 6 minutes to go first half. Bogpolo against Berry. Gives it back to Colley. Hands to Miller. Miller kicks to the corner. Patterson, left corner three is good. So he's hit a pair of three-pointers, and Montana State's back in front, 23-21. Barnheiser out between the rings, 5:40 to go into the half. Bogpolo gives him a little space. Spots Berry curling to the elbow. Jumper good by Ty Berry from Brooks Barnheiser.
I texted him to the bench. I said, hey, why don't you look at the rim? And I looked. That was really pretty.
That's
really
nice
pretty.
that you have that kind of clout. 23 all. Here's McMahon at the other end. Stop and go dribble. Double teamed underneath. And a foul called. Looked like he just lost the handle on it, but foul called on Hunger.
Like I said, Dave, we're refs for such a short time. Sometimes it doesn't matter. I agree with you, though. And you got him in such a tough spot. Just let him turn it over. And I think he almost did, but got him in a great spot. Low block. He's not going anywhere. Nobody's open.
Miller to inbound. Miller gets it to Colley. Fakes the handoff back. Tries to shoot over Hunger. Got a piece of it. It's tipped around. And a foul underneath again on the Wildcats. This time on Leach. Or Martinelli, rather. That's his second foul.
I think they call it on the ground. It's fortunate, but I don't know if I agree with them.
14 fouls. Here's Ty Berry in for Nick Martinelli.
Just got lost on an out of bounds play. You can't let that happen. But Luke Hunger did a great job defending the goal there.
Miller gets it into Colley, going right to the basket, and he scoops it in.
That was a
Off the baseline out of bounds, and it's 25-23 Montana State. Colley with 4. Here's Leach, swings it right to Berry. Bogpolo on him. Berry up top to Mullins, who's checked back. Now Hunger. Going back door, Ty Berry to catch. Missed the layup. Mullins there to pick it up and lay it in. The Ty is down. Oh. I think he's okay. I think his
he rolled an
shoe.
ankle.
Well,
I hope
his shoe came
untied.
off. I think that's what it is. And cross your fingers, that's what it is. But yeah, he's tying his shoe. I think that was it.
It was a massive collision down there.
Yeah, he's helped up and he's jogging off,
Okay,
no
good.
problem.
Yeah, good.
You hear a collective
Oh, man.
sigh of relief in this place. 25 all, 4:48 to go first half.
I'll challenge these guys to get 3 stops in a row. I think that gets them back on track for what they need right here.
Jed Miller brings it up for Montana State, picks up the dribble, feeds it outside to Garacki. Garacki back to Bogpolo, right side of the lane, goes up to the shot, banks it in, and a foul called.
He drives without any remorse, Dave. I mean, he's a little out of control, but he's made it work for this point in time.
Bogpolo played previously at USC,
Wyoming,
Utah
is
State, Wyoming, and Utah State last year. He'll be at the line here. 75% free throw shooter.
There's some scenic campuses, too.
Yeah. Bozeman is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Barnheiser.
All right. We'll start the 3 stops after this score, huh?
Foul on Hunger was Luke's second. He's out. Nicholson's back. 27-25 Montana State. And the pass from Nicholson was deflected out of bounds by Montana State. 4:21 to go into the half. You mentioned the 3-point shooting. Montana State, they went 1 for 10 on Sunday against Denver.
I think that's going to And they barely lost, too.
Right, by one. Here's Barnheiser. Spins his way into the paint. Barnheiser fade away in the lane. Good. 27-0.
That is so good. You cannot defend that. That is like Dirk Nowitzki type of stuff right there.
12 for Brooks Barnheiser here in the first half. And now Miller lost the handle on it. Leach had it, but he lost the handle, and then Bonpolo picks it up and dunks it.
That was the most broken play I've seen in a while.
Like Bonpolo has 10. 5 for 7 shooting. That one
right
just
place,
cleaning up a fumble.
Yeah,
3:41 to go. Leach on the drive. Little floater. No, a foul called. 5 fouls on the Cats now. This will be the 5th on Montana State. And a timeout with 3:38 to go here in the first half. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the best tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our product lineup and for a store locator. Montana State 29, Northwestern 27, 3:38 to go first half. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Attention Northwestern University, looking for the perfect place to stay during your next visit? Welcome to the Gym Museum Suites in downtown Evanston, where history meets modern luxury. Our newly renovated all-suite hotel features spacious accommodations ideal for students, staff, and families alike. Each suite is tastefully designed with modern amenities such as full kitchens, dishwashers, and in-unit washer and dryers to make you feel right at home. Book your unforgettable stay today at www.thegymsuites.com. Discover the hidden treasure in Evanston at the Gym Museum Suites. The Gym Museum Suites, your home away from home.
Libman makes a difference. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. The Libman Mop Crew makes sure the hardwood is clean and safe for the players every game at Welsh Ryan Arena. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are proudly family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our whole lineup or for a store locator. That's Libman.com. Libman, the official hardwood floor care provider of Northwestern basketball.
You're listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Keep up to date on the Wildcats by downloading the Northwestern app. Receive game day updates, news for all your favorite Northwestern teams. Access your mobile ticketing account and order in venue for the comfort of your seat. Search for the Northwestern Wildcats on the App Store and Google Play Store today. Montana State 29, Northwestern 27, 3:38 to go first half. The foul was on Colley of the Bobcats. That's their 5th foul. Coming up at halftime, Mark Harmon will have scores of other games. And I'll have a conversation with the head field hockey coach here at Northwestern, Tracy Fuchs, who has taken the Wildcats to their 4th straight Final Four. Coming up this weekend in Ann Arbor, Michigan, seeking their 2nd national championship during that span. So we'll hear what Coach Fuchs has to say coming up at halftime.
Living legend.
No doubt.
I'm so happy for them.
And they won in overtime to get to the Final Four, beat Virginia. And they will play UMass on Friday. All right, Jalen Leach, 2 shots here. All he did was go 15 of 16 at the line Friday night. First shot up and good. The 15 free throws by Jalen Leach Friday, the most by a Wildcat in a game since Evan Eschmeyer in 1999. I did not realize that. He makes them both. And we're tied at 29 here with 3:37 to go in the half.
Been here for like 4 weeks. He's already making records, touching records.
Yeah, how about that? Bonpolo on the drive against Barnheiser. Skips it across and threw it away. Try to get it on the near side to Jed Miller, and he threw it into the courtside seats. So the Cats will have a chance to retake the lead here with 3:27 to go in the half. Nicholson, Martinelli, Sharavino, and Leach, and Barnheiser.
No beer got spilled, so that's good. Popcorn or anything like that.
There's Sharavino, freshman out of Mount Carmel, who's really been impressive here in the early going. Martinelli brings it around to the top, bouncing for Barnheiser. Brooks leaves it for Leach, and he had it stripped out of his arm and sailed high in the air, and it's taken by Montana State. And here is Garacki to the other end. Garacki with Sharavino on it, gives it up to Colley, spins his way in, Kicks it out. Ponkpolo for three. It rims out. And the rebound loose on the floor. And this is good. Let's see. Timeout. Montana State as Garacki got hold of it and got the timeout. Just as Cheravino was trying to wrap his arms around that ball.
Yep. I'm super excited for Angelo. I mean, I have quite a few personal connections to him, but, you know, he's really exciting. He's really explosive. He's a good kid, much like KJ. Those two are going to have a tremendous future here, and I'm really excited for those two.
KJ coming off the bench for the first time tonight. He had started the Wildcats' first 4 games, but I'm sure he doesn't mind ceding his spot to a fellow Indiana native, Brooks Barnheiser.
Sure, he was itching to get on the floor, but I think he'd be okay with it for the time being.
Brooks, by the way, you're wondering about a pitch count. He's played 14 minutes. And this game is only 17 minutes old. Jabe Mullins back in.
I don't see him coming off the floor for the next 2:51 unless maybe he gets a foul or two. But no, he's not gasping for air. He looks really strong. He's always been that way, though.
I'm still seeing pictures popping up on various timelines of him tumbling over the courtside table at the Barclays Center.
Into your arms?
Almost.
Yeah.
And knocking us off the air in that NCAA tournament game. Here's a lob to the rim and the dunk by Polly, who stares down the student section behind the basket, and it's 31-29. Pretty athletic. The baseline out of bounds plays have given the Wildcats a little trouble here. Here's Barnheiser. Gives it to Nicholson. Goes back to Brooks. Spinning down the lane. Goes up. Plays it in with a right hand. Again, falling away. Ties the game 31-all.
As much as that was an athletic play out of bounds, I mean, that was really, really good.
Now at the other end, Mullins almost had a getaway. He's got Barnheiser on him. Driving hard. Gets inside. A shot blocked by Barnheiser, but a foul is called. The ball was knocked out of his arms, and Brooks Barnheiser filling up the stat sheet. He's got his first foul now. And that is the 6th team foul.
15 minutes, the foul.
31-all, 2:11 to go into the half.
I don't expect anything less from Brooks, though, to be honest.
Mullins, 89% on the season. Free throw good. Transfer from Washington State, a native of Snoqualmie, Washington.
Sure.
Here is Lecolot back in. Another one coming here for Mullins to try to put Montana State up 2, and he does.
The last 2 minutes are vital, Dave. I think you got to go score, stop, score, stop, score. If you have that many possessions.
That's a good blueprint.
Whatever you got.
There's a bounce ahead of Cheravino from Barnheiser all the way in, put it up, and danced on the rim and came off. Colley the rebound. Had a close-in shot. Now Mullins skipped past to Lecolot off to Ponkpolo. Wants to shoot over Nicholson. Tries it, hit the side of the glass. Got his own rebound. Heaves it out to Mullins on the right wing. Mullins now takes a deep 3, and he got it. Mullins way beyond the arc, and it's 36-31. Largest lead of the game for either team. 5 points, 90 seconds to go. Now Barnheiser at the other end. Let's see if he takes that as a challenge. Barnheiser picked up on the switch by Lecolot. Works his way down low, draws the double. Heaves it back out, and it's tipped and grabbed back by Cheravino. Shot clock at 4. Martinelli for 3. No good. Rebound. Cheravino goes back up, scores, and a foul. The freshman working hard. Big offensive rebound and the putback by Cheravino just when Montana State had opened a 5-point lead.
That was relentless, Dave. Relentless.
Colley the foul, his second. And Cheravino at the line. 3 for 6 on the year. Chance to cut it to 2 with 1:07 to go in the half.
Let's make it 4 for 7. What do you think?
He does. Drew a little iron, but dropped through, and it's 36-34 Montana State. 1:05 to go to the half.
This is a big stop. It might go 2 for 1 here, but
here's Mullins to Brandon Walker. Drives in. A shot blocked by Cheravino, and a foul call.
give me a strike.
Now let's see who they call it on. They call it on Barnhauser. That's 2 on Barnhauser.
This is the only case where I think Brooks could come out, but the Owls are coming out.
Yeah, I think that's what the free throw by Walker hit the back rim and dropped in.
I can't say I agree with that call, though.
63% free throw shooter Walker. I don't think Chris Collins does either. Second free throw by Walker. No good. Rims out. Barnhauser tips it. Barry controls. 52 seconds to go. 25-second differential shot clock to game clock. 37-34 Montana State. There's Barnhauser. He'll take a 3. It's no good. Long rebound grabbed by Oncolo.
Don't mind that shot, David. A little 2 for 1 action. They're going to have the ball back.
Oncolo with the rebound. 30 seconds to go. 10-second differential.
This is a big stop.
Mullins
really
standing dribble. Surveys the court. Cheravino gives him a little bit of room. Now he drives on Cheravino and a foul on the floor. Hold on, Cheravino.
1-1 now.
That's the 8th. Here's Martinelli in for Cheravino.
Freshman's getting a talking to. I think in that situation, you got to force him towards the screen, make him use the ball screen because that's where your help is, but just let him go right, project the screen.
Here's Mullins, 2 for 2 from the line. 1-1 here. Free throw by Mullins is good. Mullins 16 in their only win, which came against Northwest Indian College. He makes both the free throws. Can't say I'm familiar.
Can't see I've heard of that one, Dave.
Wyndham in for the Cats. 15 seconds to go. 39-34. Montana State. Barnhauser holds. 10 seconds left. Motions to Nicholson to come set a screen. He scoops it to Martinelli. 5-4. Martinelli in the lane. Jumper with the left hand. No good. Rebound. Walker puts it up from under the basket. Well off the mark. But the Bobcats take a 5-point lead to the locker room at halftime. 39-34. Over the Northwestern Wildcats. Montana State 39, Northwestern 34. The Bobcats shooting 52%. We're joined now by assistant coach Brian James. Coach, biggest problem for you there in the first half?
Well, first of all, their setters had 6 of their field goals, I believe, and taking our guys one-on-one, taking them off the dribble from the high post, driving the ball. This is a very, very experienced team. They start 3 grad transfers, redshirt junior, which means he's been in college for 4 years, and a junior. They're a very good team. They shoot the heck out of the ball, and when you leave shooters, you know, they didn't make them last game. Well, they've made them tonight. So they've outplayed us. So we've got our work cut out for us. We just got to play harder, smarter, and quit watching Brooks and Nick, play basketball one-on-one.
Speaking of Brooks, I mean, he's kind of the highlight of the night, coming back off an injury. What do you think of him?
Well, we're going to go as he goes, and he's played very well for the first half. I mean, he hasn't tried to do too much, except when the clock starts winding down. We need him to drive. So anyway, what we've done is they switch everything, Tap, and they're making it hard for us to run any of our plays. So anyway, you either got to, we've gone from having our big guy up at the top of the floor. Now we've put him down on the baseline and try to play 4-on-4, driving lines, driving kick, things like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, too, the other thing I noticed is a lot of guys are looking to move the ball versus when in the past, they've looked to shoot it or be more aggressive. Is there a
well, we have to be aggressive, and guys have passed up some shots, open shots. I mean, Ty Berry shoots it every time he does in-line out of bounds play, and he was wide open, didn't shoot it this time. So, that's the first time I've ever seen him do that. So, we just got to play better, and we got to play with some heart second half.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's Wildcat assistant Brian James. Halftime, Montana State leads the Wildcats 39-34. We'll be right back with the halftime show brought to you by the Village of Bedford Park. Bring your business home. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Our patient Mike had blood clots deep in his lungs that were putting his heart under major duress. Using a minimally invasive procedure pioneered by our team, we were able to clear them.
Top ranked in Illinois for heart and vascular by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Memorial Hospital used tiny balloons to widen the vessels in his lungs, the first in Illinois to master this breakthrough method.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud to have helped him breathe freely again.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
Okay, guys, it's halftime.
It's Wildcat basketball halftime.
We hope you stay with us for our halftime extravaganza.
Presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Northwestern Medicine, relentless in the quest for better health care. Athletico, physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics. SeatGeek, official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of Northwestern Athletics. And Odyssey Brands Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese, preferred Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese of Northwestern Athletics. Now, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Ennett.
And welcome to the Northwestern basketball halftime show presented by the Village of Bedford Park. Bring your business home. Dave Ennett with former Wildcat Nate Taphorn filling in tonight for Billy McKinney. Billy will be back with me on Friday night. For the first time this season, the Wildcats trail at halftime, 39-34 to Montana State. The Bobcats shooting 52% in the first half, hitting 4 of 10 from beyond the arc. It's kind of what they do, and after getting beaten pretty soundly on the boards early in the game, they've kind of narrowed the rebounding margin as well. So Cats have their work cut out for them here in the second half.
They do. I think Coach James said it extremely well. They got to play better. They got to play stronger, more confident. I think the bigs are getting their way with whatever they want to do, and there's just so much to be kind of left on the floor there. So I'm excited for this second half, whether I say it or not. But I'm excited to see how these guys respond, because I think this is a mature group that knows how to play. They need to show it now. There's no more messing around.
When the holidays get real, start at Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where you'll find amazing deals on everything you need all in one place, so you can focus on the moments that matter. Kohl's, where families come first. Mark Carmen has more of our Village of Bedford Park halftime show in a moment. At the half, 39-34 Montana State. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Odyssey Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
Allegra is a full-service marketing company providing customized marketing, printing, mailing, and signage solutions to meet your business goals. Allegra offers a wide variety of creative solutions that are tailored to each business's unique challenges, from printing services and custom signs to mailing services and promotional marketing. Call Allegra in Evanston at 847-864-9797 or visit AllegraMarketingPrint.com to learn more.
Expand Experience the best of downtown Evanston when you stay at the Hilton Orrington. The hotel is undergoing extensive renovations from arrival to guest rooms and meeting space, making it easy to tuck in within the endless blue of Lake Michigan and uncover the scholarly liveliness of collegiate life, along with the distinct authenticity of hyper-local shops, eateries, and cultural arts institutions. Select from a variety of seasonal packages as well as the quad accommodations, ideal for Northwestern University graduates. Visit orringtonevanston.hilton.com to learn more.
Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Northwestern University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Montana State leading Northwestern 39-34. Mark Harmon with you at Welsh Ryan Arena. Special interview coming up. But first, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is ESPN Chicago, WNVP, WTBC, HD2 Chicago, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And let me quickly catch you up on the scores. Out-of-town scores are proudly sponsored by Explore Minnesota. Score a lifetime of memories by planning your dream trip at exploreminnesota.com. Busy night in the Big Ten. Michigan State leading Samford late in the second half, 78-67, under 90 seconds to go on that one. Halftime, Marquette and Purdue. The Warriors a 35-28 lead on the Boilers there. Finals from earlier today, Ohio State, Minnesota, Maryland, and Iowa, all winners, mostly in convincing fashion. Now, there are a lot of local scores going on, too. I want to give you Southern Utah leading Loyola 40-38. That's in the second half. DePaul and Eastern Illinois 29-25 Blue Demons halftime. And then finals from earlier today, Eastern Kentucky beating Chicago State 86-66. Notre Dame over North Dakota 75-58. Cats trail by 5, 39-34. Dave's got a special interview coming on back. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 7.
We love Wildcats, yes we do. We love Northwestern. How about you?
Oh yeah, I love the Wildcats.
But he doesn't even have a Wildcats debit card.
Don't let this happen to you. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account from Wintrust Community Banks and get a $300 bonus with qualifying activities and score an exclusive Wildcats debit card. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern today.
Hey everyone, I'm getting mine now.
Hey, all right.
Wintrust, the official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
America has an undeniable, unstoppable energy. At Constellation, our energy matches yours. We're generating electricity 24/7 with hydro, wind, solar, and the nation's largest carbon-free nuclear fleet. Enough clean energy to power 15 million homes today and a commitment to helping you build a brighter tomorrow. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
For schedules, scores, and all things Northwestern Athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Ennett.
Back at halftime between the Wildcats and Montana State. Dave Ennett back with you, joined by the head field hockey coach at Northwestern, headed to the Final Four once again, Tracy Fuchs. Coach, great to see you. Congratulations. I can't imagine this is old hat for you now, is it?
No, it is difficult to get to a Final Four. Just ask anybody. So proud of our team and all the support we've had here at Northwestern.
But it's 4 in a row for you now. So a championship in 2021. What have you learned from the 3 previous trips to the national semifinals?
Yeah, I think, anytime you have that experience, and now we have a good amount of players with that experience, hopefully that'll pay off in this championship. But, last year we were a sudden death shootout away, and we certainly want to give UMass a run for their money Friday and play a really consistent game, and we're just really grateful to be there.
You had 2 very different tournament games to get to this point. You win pretty much a one-sided affair against Miami of Ohio, and then against Virginia you go to overtime. How well does that set you up, having been in a game like that, to go into this one?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Virginia's a heck of a hockey team. They've been in the top 3 or 4 all season. So we knew we were in a tough bracket. We played really, really well against Miami of Ohio on Friday. And then we knew it was going to be a battle on Sunday, and it took 60 minutes plus to get the job done. But, it just bodes well for our leadership and those that have the experience in these big, tight games.
How comforting is it to have a player like Lauren when you're in these big games?
Yeah, I mean, she's a gamer. She wants the ball when the game's on the line, and to be surrounded with players like Maddie Zimmer, Ashley Sessa, Greta Hinke. I mean, I could go down the line. We're so experienced, but I knew that ball was going in before she shot it. So really happy she got on the board.
So now you go to Michigan. You're going to play on Friday. I know, having watched you go to these Final Fours in the past, you've gotten great fan support there. I'm sure you're expecting that again in Ann Arbor this weekend.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like our second home. We play on that field so much, and it doesn't hurt to have the football team playing there on Saturday. So we're just hoping everybody comes out a little early. Game's at 3:00 on Friday, and let's support the Cats.
And against UMass, you've already played them, right? So you have a degree of familiarity there?
Yeah, it was the first game, and both teams have improved a ton since that first game. But we'll be ready. They've been on a run lately. They've been playing really good hockey, but so have we. So we'll be ready for the battle.
Coach, thanks for the time. Congratulations and good luck this weekend.
Thanks so much, Dave. Go Cats.
That's Tracy Fuchs, head field hockey coach for the Wildcats. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more of our halftime in a moment. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
With the Northwestern Wildcats debit card from Wintrust Community Banks, you're ready for every season. Football, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, lacrosse, tennis, fencing, field hockey, wrestling, golf, soccer, cross country, and swimming and diving. Phew. Be purple and proud all year round with your very own Wildcats debit card. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account and score a $300 opening bonus with qualifying activities. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern to get your Wildcats card today. Wintrust, Chicago's bank. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnick's.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us. We know you're a fan, but is Wildcat pride in your blood? Here's your chance to prove it. This season, Abbott and the Big Ten are kicking off the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime to fight one of the worst blood shortages in a generation. Simply visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up for the We Give blood drive and help settle once and for all that Northwestern gives the most spirit. Again, visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up.
You're listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Here's how the scoring went the first half. Brooks Barnheiser in his first game of the season, almost a double-double. 14 points, 8 rebounds. Leads all scorers and rebounders in this game. 14 for Brooks, 7 for Jalen Leach, 6 for Nick Martinelli, 3 for Angelo Cheravino, 2 each for Justin Mullins and Ty Berry. For Montana State, leading scorer Max Agbonkpolo with 10 points, 7 points for Jade Mullins, 7 for Brandon Walker, 6 for Tyler Patterson, 6 for BJ Colley, and 3 for Brian Garacki. It is 39-34. Those are your energizing highlights the first half. Powered by Constellation. To learn more, visit constellation.com/energy. Constellation, the preferred energy provider for Northwestern University athletics. How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com, syncmygame.com to find out how. This has been the Northwestern Basketball Halftime Show, presented by the Village at Bedford Park. Bring your business home. Let's see if the Wildcats can bring this one home. Trailing at halftime for the first time this season, 39-34, though they only had a 2-point lead each of the last 2 games at halftime. Cats have it first, going right to left. Jalen Leach to the right wing. Spots Martinelli popping out on top. Martinelli works it to within 10 feet, goes up for a little baby hook and scores.
This game is so unique. That's awesome.
Martinelli with 8, 39-36. If the Cats can start the second half with a run and maybe shut down these Bobcats. Here is McMahon into the paint, then back out to Mullins. Now at Bonkpolo, feeding Walker. Walker double teamed, and the ball ripped away by Barnheiser. He stole it from the big man for Montana State. Feeds Nicholson underneath, goes up, and gets fouled by Walker. That's a good start to the second half.
I'll have more of that. Whatever that is, I'll have it all.
I'll have another helping.
Yeah, exactly.
Nicholson to the free throw line. Not 0 for 2 from the line so far this season.
I can't help to think that Brian James had an impact on that defense in the post there.
Free throw short.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net, but under.
He's gonna make the
rim.
next. He's gonna make the next one.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it.
Second one up, and that one's an air ball.
No one more of that.
39-36 Montana State, 19:16 to go. And the game Sunday in Denver, Montana State at halftime was down 47-33, almost won the game. Here they're leading. There's Walker. For McMahon. McMahon gets a screen. Now he skips it across to Mullins. Barry cuts him off. Now he'll try again. Leaves it for Walker. He'll try a 3. And that's way too strong. Rebounded by Barnheiser. I think Cats will take that any day.
I'll have that any day.
And in the corner, it's Barry. A step back 3. No. And the rebound comes off the front of the rim to Agbonkpolo. It drives in on Leach. And a blocking foul called on Jalen Leach.
I don't think Chris Collins loved that call either. He did shove him off a little bit, but I love that Brooks pushed up the floor, no problem. Gets Tyberry a corner ball 3, and I think he just missed it. You know, those are going to fall.
The bounce pass will go to Walker. Walker right of the lane. Backs his way in. Here comes the double. A shot blocked by Nicholson and a foul. Nicholson really frustrated.
I think I'm done being a ref tonight, but his last 2 calls, I can't say I agree with.
This one will send Walker to the free throw line. He was 1 for 2 in the first half.
If he shoots anything like a 3.
Well, he bangs the first one in.
Okay.
Walker out of Oak Cliff, Texas.
He's a good player.
Had a double-double Sunday against Denver, 19 and 10.
Moves his feet really well.
Second free throw is good.
Makes free throws.
41-36, back to a 5-point Montana State lead. Barnheiser swings it left to Barry. That's working around the perimeter. Here's Leach. Agbonkpolo on him. He gives it off to Barry and across. Barnheiser driving on Agbonkpolo in the lane. Goes up for the shot and rolls off. Tipped in by Nicholson or Martinelli. They were both there. They'll give it to Martinelli, and it's 41-38. And now nice ball movement underneath, but Walker misses the driving layup. Rebounded by Leach. He'll take it all the way in. His shot blocked from behind and deflected out of bounds. Last touched by Montana State.
I love how we're attacking the rim. There's no remorse. I mean, they're going right at the rim, going off 2 feet, going up strong, trying to make layups, attacking the boards. I like this energy right now.
Cats can get within 1 or tie with the 3. Ball goes into Nicholson, and his pass to Barnheiser is stolen, and Agbonkpolo bobbles it out of bounds. He had a breakaway But there was too much spin on the ball. He couldn't reel it in, so it goes right back to the Wildcats.
I'll take that all day, dude. The ball's got energy. That was good energy for the Cats.
There's Barnheiser, picked up by Mullins, spins his way down the lane, goes up, layup, spins home for Brooks Barnheiser, and the Wildcats within 141-40.
If I asked some random person to pick out who was hurt for the last 6 weeks, it would not be him.
Underhand scoop to Mullins. Mullins gets a pick from Walker, kicks it into the corner. 3 there, no good. By Patterson, rebounded by Martinelli.
High-level rebound there, too.
Cats can take the lead. Here's Barnheiser to Leach. Backs it out on the dribble. Leach looking. Right side for Martinelli, and he's fouled. And the kind of derisive cheers from the student section nearby for the
we got
ball.
One. Yeah.
The foul. Leach will inbound. Lobs one to Barnheiser out in front. Barnheiser played there by McMahon. Moves it left. Leaves it for Martinelli. Now McMahon takes him. He gets to the low block. Goes up with the left hand. Scoops it in. Cats lead 42-41. Nick Martinelli, the left-hand floater from the low block. And the Wildcats are back in front.
I don't ever ask myself how those balls go in, but it's so pretty.
What a 1-2 punch, though, with these two guys. Now Walker against Nicholson. Here comes the double, and Barnheiser steals it away. Brooks comes up with a steal, and he's fouled 94 feet from the basket by Walker.
And there's some reason a standing ovation in the gym.
Brooks Barnheiser coming in tonight with 94 steals in his career, and he's got 3.
Can he get to 100?
He may get to 100 tonight.
So they're doubling the post now, which I love. I mean,
they didn't do much in the first half, but they've often done it. Here's Martinelli, catches in the front court, goes up, and he gets hammered down as he goes up for the shot. Walker, by the way, has gone out, and Colley is in. And Colley gave them some good minutes in the first half.
He had the dunk off the out-of-bounds play, a couple big blocks. I wish we would have maybe pump fake a couple times, but man, he is athletic at 6'10", 225 or whatever he is.
Garacki the foul, Martinelli at the free throw line. Nick 67% from the line, free throw good.
And I love how aggressive that was too. I hate to sound like a broken record there, but he went to the rim trying to dunk it over 2 guys.
Second free throw for Martinelli. It's good. Martinelli's got 14 suddenly. 44-41 Northwestern. Hunger in for Nicholson. There's Colley at the top of the key. Played there by Hunger. One dribble, looks around. Gives it back on the near side. Garacki now reversing the ball to Mullins. Steps back. Feeds Colley. Gets it from Colley. Shot clock at 8. Leaves it for Colley. Under the basket. Into the corner. There's McMahon against Berry with 3. Skips it to Mullins. Will take a step back. 3. Got it. Late clock 3 for Mullins. We're tied at 44.
Brooks Barnheiser didn't show it, but he was there on every move. He was on.
Now Leach tries to answer. It rims out, and the rebound taken by Agbonkpolo. Montana State has it. Tie game 44 all. 15:30 to go. Oh, a near steal by Martinelli. They get it underneath Garacki. Feeds the big man Colley on the low block, and he lays it in, and it's 46-44. He's got 8 points.
Much like the first half, we played a lot of basketball for no breaks.
Leach high on the right side, looks for Martinelli out on top. Martinelli jab step, drives on Colley. Gets inside, goes up for the shot. Hit off the rim, no good. The rebound, Martinelli goes back up. This time he scores. Luke Hunger did a good job keeping that alive. And Martinelli reloaded, and it's tied at 46.
His touch is so soft. It's so good. Like I said, he's not going to miss it twice.
Now here's Mullins circling, feeding Agbonkpolo against Barnheiser here. Up top to Garacki. Garacki pivots. Looks to his right. There's McMahon. Shot clock at 5. McMahon had it knocked away. Barry's got it. 3-on-2 for the Cats. And the Barnheiser layup spins off the rim. Rebound at Bonkpolo. And Mullins will pull up for three. No good. Rebound taken by Garacki. Wants to go back up. He's double teamed. Barnheiser knocks the ball away, but a foul called on the Wildcats. With 14:15 to go, and we get a timeout. Chicagoland for premium apparel and promotional products. Look no further than IAS Branding, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, the industry standard in corporate athletic and event merchandise. IAS Branding is your one-stop solution to bring your brand to life. Visit IASbranding.com to learn more. Need new Northwestern gear? Shop at the official team store of Northwestern Athletics. Game day spirit at their location on Central Street in Evanston or online 24/7 at shop.nusports.com. Northwestern and Montana State tied at 46, 14-15 to go second half. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
The Wildcats are back on the court. And with Metra, you'll never miss a tip-off. With a station just minutes away from Welsh Ryan Arena, Metra makes getting to the big game easy and affordable. Plus, you can skip the stress of parking and take a fast break from traffic. So this season, grab your Wildcats gear, hop on board, and drive less, do more with Metra. A proud sponsor of Northwestern men's basketball. Go Cats!
Hey, Wildcat fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Northwestern football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Northwestern Wildcats. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
For schedules, scores, and all things Northwestern Athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Emmett.
Minnesota's winter culture is off the charts no matter what the snowfall measures. From urban skiing to climbing a frozen waterfall, Minnesota is a utopia for winter enthusiasts. Get information on outdoor activities and places to stay at exploreminnesota.com. Dave Emmett, Nate Taphorn at Welsh Ryan Arena, 46 all. Northwestern and Montana State with 14:15 to go. Cats have outscored the Bobcats by 5 here in the second half. But the foul on Brooks Barnheiser, his third, so he's going to come out. Wyndham, Mullins, Hunger, Berry, and Martinelli for the Wildcats. Barnheiser and Martinelli each with 16.
This is a big 4 minutes here.
And Bonkpolo missing a jumper off the baseline out of bounds. Rebounded by Hunger. Wyndham will bring it up. And Martinelli has it on the right wing. Martinelli against Garacki here. Backs his way towards the paint. Spins on the baseline. Goes back out to Wyndham. Now Mullins driving. Mullins out to Berry. He bobbles it. Has to retrieve it. Shot clock at 7. Berry driving. Leaves it for Wyndham. Goes up for tough shot. Way off the glass. Hunger the rebound. He missed the follow. And that's a shot clock violation. Both shots missed the rim. Which in this case might have been a break for the Wildcats because Montana State now will have to take it out.
They were getting it going on a break there.
46 all, 13:35 to go. It is Miller bringing it up here off to Garacki. And now return feed for Garacki. A straight on three with a hand in his face. No good. Rebound Berry.
He is not scared. Oh, my goodness.
Wyndham brings it up. Cats look to retake the lead. Here's Berry. An open three for Ty. Good! His first of the night. 9th of the season. 191st of his career. Cats lead by 3. 49-46. Now at the other end, a skip pass. Bonkpolo in the corner. Circles into the paint. Jumper there is no good. Rebound ripped down by Luke Hunger. Cats by 3 with the ball. Wyndham right in front of the scorer's table. Stop and go dribble. Spins into the paint. Outside to Martinelli. He works into the lane. Up top, Mullins, 15 to shoot. Now to Berry. He'll try again. Good again. Ty Berry. Back-to-back triples. And just like that, the Wildcats lead 52-46. Same spot.
Can't let him see that one twice. That brings a smile to my face. I'm so happy for him. That's great.
Jed Miller off to Garacki. Garacki with 12 to shoot. Lost the handle on it. Saved by Colley. Back to Miller. 5 to shoot. Miller shooting over Hunger on the baseline, and he knocks it down, 52-48.
Last two possessions, Cats have really found just the perfect shot for the possession. See if they can do it again.
There's Martinelli. Walks to his right. He'll take a three. That one's no good. Rebound tipped around, and it's taken by Montana State. 52-48, Northwestern. It's only the second one that Nick has missed this season. Agbonkpolo out to Miller. Mullins on him. Picked up his dribble. Way out near the boundary. Gets it to Agbonkpolo, and now to Colley against Hunger. Colley pivots, looks around, 5 to shoot. Colley looks around, drops it off. Lecolot had it blocked. And it's picked up by Hunger and given him Wyndham. KJ Wyndham to Ty Berry. 11:08 to go. Gets a screen from Luke. Berry out at the Northwestern logo. Gets it to Martinelli in the paint. Goes up, short jumper, rattles in and out. And the rebound taken by Garacki.
I don't think he's going to miss that many times. That was a good move. Strong. He got the matchup he wanted. Got to the spot he wanted.
Timeout. Montana State with 10:46 to go. Back-to-back threes by Ty Berry, putting the Wildcats back in front here with 10:46 remaining in Evanston. Wildcat fans, score a basket for your taste buds on game days with Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese. Made by 4 generations of master cheesemakers and available at your local grocer. Northwestern 52, Montana State 48, 10:46 left. Is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Bud Light was brewed to be a delicious and easy-to-drink beer, even when the little things in life are hard, like when the game is going into overtime, but you have even more time to enjoy it, and a fresh Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local retailer today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
You're listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Don't forget one more game of this 4-game homestand Friday night here at Welsh Ride Arena. The Wildcats and the Waves of Pepperdine at 7 o'clock. We'll have that game over on our flagship station, WGN. And then the Cats go to their holiday tournament over Thanksgiving in Tempe, Arizona. The Arizona tip-off Thanksgiving Day and on Black Friday. They'll play Butler on Thanksgiving, and then they'll play either UNLV or Mississippi State in either the third place game or the championship game on Friday. And then once that's behind them, lo and behold, they got 2 Big Ten games back to back, week after next. It's hard to believe.
Hard.
Game at Iowa, and then Illinois here on Friday night, December 6th, for an 8 o'clock game.
Friday night lights, if you may.
All right. Lecolot will inbound in front of the scorer's table to Colley, hands it back to Miller, and Miller gives it off to McMahon. Stop and go dribble. Goes back to Miller. Jump pass into the corner. 3 ball from there is good for Lecolot. Just 3 for 11 coming in from 3, and it's a 1-point game, 52-51. He had not made a basket tonight. In fact, he'd only taken 2 shots before that one. Barnheiser back in for the Wildcats, playing with 3 fouls. Backing his way in, feeds Wyndham. Return feed Barnheiser. Left baseline drive, gets inside, and an offensive foul. And he just picked up number 4. So Brooks is going to have to come out.
Yes, he will.
So now we get the under 12 timeouts, and we'll pause. 10-10 to go. Northwestern 52, Montana State 51. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
We love Wildcats, yes we do. We love Northwestern. How about you?
Oh yeah, I love the Wildcats.
Prove it. Bet he doesn't even have a Wildcats debit card.
Don't let this happen to you. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account from Wintrust Community Banks and get a $300 bonus with qualifying activities and score an exclusive Wildcats debit card. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern today.
Hey everyone, I'm getting mine now.
All right.
Wintrust, the official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnicks.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us.
For schedules, scores, and all things Northwestern Athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Emmett.
Ozinga's purpose is to make a positive impact in the community, which is why they're the proud sponsor of the Together Building Better promotion. For every point the Northwestern men's and women's basketball team scores this season, Ozinga will donate $1 to the NU Dance Marathon. Thank you, Ozinga, for your support in this great cause. Nail biter here at Welsh Ride Arena tonight. The Wildcats had opened up a 6-point lead, their largest of the game, thanks to Ty Berry's 3-point shooting. But now Montana State's got the ball and a chance to go back in front with 10-10 to go after the offensive foul on Brooks Barnheiser, his 5th foul, and that will send, I believe Brooks is going to the bench.
Yeah, I think he came. He went to the bench. I think they brought either. I think they brought Angelo back on, but or maybe Nick. I don't know who was on the bench, but either way, I love this trap on the post that they've started to do. It makes them move the ball a lot. You know, for Northwestern, I'd love to see them move the ball more, make Montana State play defense. They've been taking some quick shots, not bad shots, but if you make them play defense, they're not going to want to play more offense. So, Montana State getting deep in the shot clock with a lot of their shots.
All right, Wyndham, Mullins, Hunger, Martinelli, and Berry for the Wildcats. Miller brings it up for the Bobcats. That's by KJ Wyndham in the front court. Picks up his dribble, pivots, looks to his right. There's Tyler Patterson who's come back. And now Walker hands it to Miller. Miller at the elbow to Walker at the free throw line. Hunger on him, and now Patterson feeds it back into Walker. He'll go back out with it to Miller, 4 to shoot. Jump pass Walker, 3. Got it. Late clock 3 for Walker, and the Bobcats are back in front, 53-52.
It was great defense. I mean, they send up a prayer and make it, but man, that's so good movement there.
Again, I don't think you necessarily mind him taking a late clock 3. Berry fakes the 3, goes underneath to Martinelli, muscles one up, counted, and a foul. Looked like he didn't have a chance, but he worked his way free to get the shot up and drew the foul, and the Wildcats can go back in front with the free throw.
Nick Martinelli is big and strong. He's so crafty, and that's such a veteran play. Just getting somebody in the air, Foul in one.
A foul on McMahon, his second. Free throw up and no good. Rebound Walker. But we're tied. Martinelli now with 18 points. 54 all, 9:08 to go. Mullins back in. He gets it. Almost walked. Now feed to Walker, left corner with Hunger out to guard him away to the basket. Back it goes to Mullins. Mullins on the left baseline. Gets it to Walker. Spins his way in. Traveling. Oh, Luke Hunger trying to hold his ground there against Walker. And the turnover will give the ball back to the Wildcats. And Hunger goes to the bench. Nicholson back in.
Luke may not have scored yet, I don't think, but he's doing a terrific job on the defensive end, getting some stops, big rebounds, making the guys move their feet.
Couple of blocks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nicholson's got a couple of blocks. Here's Martinelli. Spins his way into the paint, gets inside, short jumper off the glass, no good. Gets the rebound. On a foul on Nick on that rebound. That's his third. That's 5 on the Cats. Team fouls even at 5. 8:39 remaining. Tie game, 54 all. Matt Logie, the coach, barking out some instructions. Here's Miller to the left wing. Jump pass into Walker. His shot blocked by Nicholson. And then Lekolak missed it. And then the ball out of bounds to the Wildcats. What a play by Matthew Nicholson. Lekolak got the rebound, but the ball was already out of bounds. It's Northwestern ball.
I think Matt was at the free throw line when he was going to shoot that layup. I mean, he covered some ground there. Holy cow.
Alan Leach in. He's got the ball. Leach, pull up jumper, missed it. Yeah, the rebound controlled. Miller leaves it for Mullins to bring it across the midcourt line. 8:07 to go. Tie game. 54 all. Here's Mullins. Turns the corner. Feeds it to Miller. His touch pass tipped. And then Leach barrels into Lekolak. That'll be his second foul. And Mullins tipped that pass, and it was almost a takeaway by the Wildcats. But we'll get a timeout here with 7:59 to go and a tie game. Cats fans, get back this holiday season with the Northwestern University Sack Can Food Drive presented by Westfield Old Orchard. Donate your new non-perishables through today at Westfield Old Orchard Mall and Northwestern University. Visit the events page at westfield.com/Old Orchard for more information. 54 all, Northwestern and Montana State, 7:59 left. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Your heart. You'd never think of purposely stopping it. I'm Tara, and when my team at Northwestern Memorial Hospital found a malformation in my brain, my cardiologist and neurosurgeon said the only way to save me was to stop my heart, which they did, 12 times.
Nationally ranked for neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, Tara's team collaborated to temporarily stop blood flow, allowing a catheter to reach her brain and permanently obliterate the malformation. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Whether it's a plumbing emergency or just a simple repair like a clogged toilet, Plumbers 911 is your source for the best licensed plumbers. Every plumber has background checks, insurance, and 10,000 hours of training. When you call 1-833-PLUM-911, you'll be connected with one of Chicagoland's most trusted contractors, like PDM Plumbing in Joliet. Wherever you are, a Plumbers 911 contractor is always close by. Call 1-833-PLUM-911. Plumbers 911, where they do it right the first time.
You're listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
54 all, 7:59 to go between Northwestern and Montana State. Let's get a check of other scores from Mark Harmon.
Good battle, Marquette and Purdue, 55-48. Marquette on top midway through the second half there. Local action super late, under a minute to go. Loyola 74, Southern Utah 71. DePaul on top of Eastern Illinois 59-51.
All right, thank you, Mark. Here it is 54 all. First meeting ever between Northwestern and Montana State. Only the third time the Wildcats have faced a team currently in the Big Sky Conference. They played Eastern Washington 2016. Were you in that? You probably played in that game. 2016?
Yeah, I was here.
Cats won 86-72. They beat Northern Arizona back in 87. Patterson inbounds Patterson inbounds to Walker against Nicholson at the three-point line. Hands to Mullins. And Mullins on him. And now into the corner. Lecolata three. He got it. His second from that same spot. And it's 57-54 Montana State. That's his spot, I guess, that left corner.
They love finding broken plays for him just to get that spot.
Now at the other end, Leach to Martinelli. 7.5 left. 3-point Montana State lead. Martinelli into the paint. Goes up. Short jumper. Good with the left hand.
They love getting this mismatch. And I love it too. I think they're doing a great job. There's a little bit of stale movement on the outside, though. I think we can get a three or steal one away.
1 point game. 57-56 Montana State. 20 for Martinelli. At the other end, Smith to Walker against Martinelli. Bobbles the ball, and he throws it away as he tried to regain a handle on it. He was falling out of bounds, and he threw it into the Montana State bench. 7:03 remaining. Walker goes out. Colley comes in for the Bobcats.
Great defense once again. I mean, forcing them into a tough play. Nick Martinelli did a big job of that.
Leach across the midcourt line met by Miller. Now they switch. He's got Lecolot on him. And Leach hands it off to Berry. Ty Berry. Lecolot takes him. Back to Leach. Leach driving hard. Right side of the lane. A little floater up. Off the rim. No good. He drew the foul.
Being aggressive. And I think that, the last, three possessions they've gotten Nick in the post or on the top of the key with the ball, and just a mismatch. They had the same mismatch on the block. Just got to look inside. I mean, Nick's a good 6'9".
Second foul on Lecolot. Free throw good. We're tied at 57. And Jalen Leach looking to get the Wildcats the lead with this free throw. It is no good. Nicholson fighting for the rebound. It's a tie-up, and so it will go to Montana State on the arrow. Nicholson and Colley battling for it.
Those are two big dudes fighting for that.
Yeah. All right. Jade Mullins brings it up. Met by Leach. He drives on Jalen. Turns. Fires into the corner. Three from there. Patterson, no good. Rebound ripped down by Mullins. Nicholson kept it alive. Leach brings it down. Tie game, 6:20 to go. Jalen Leach left point, played there by Colley. See if he takes the big man. He will. Into the lane, turnaround jumper, no. And the rebound grabbed by Miller.
It's such a good shot. It's high level. It just has to fall.
We reach the 6-minute mark. Here's Mullins. And his shot over the rim, no good. Martinelli trying to defend. He had a step on him. And the Cats grab the rebound. Leach brings it down. They can retake the lead. Leach, the jumper for the lead. Good. Jalen Leach, about a 16-footer. And the Cats are up 59-57.
He's really getting to his bread and butter. That is a great shot by him. He loves that one little elbow jumper.
At the other end, Mullins, a three, no good. And the rebound taken by the Wildcats. The long rebound. It was saved inbounds, I think, by Patterson. And now Leach has it knocked away. Mullins tried to steal it back. Couldn't do it. The Cats turn it over. There's Barnheiser coming back with 4 fouls. Mullins comes out. 5:23 to go. 2-point Northwestern lead, 59-57. Iraqi in for Montana State. He will inbound the ball. Colley's in there. Patterson, Jabe Mullins, and back in is Agbonkpolo. Mullins high on the right side against Leach. Walks it left. Jabe Mullins can shoot from long range. In the lane. Turns, scoops it up on the rim. No good. Rebound grabbed, and Montana State's got it back. It's saved by Garacki just inside the midcourt line. Nice play on the baseline underneath by the Bobcats. And here's Jabe Mullins driving the lob and the dunk by Agbonkpolo and a foul. And I think Bonfilo had some words for Nicholson, too, after the dunk. It ties the game.
That was a severely athletic play.
Foul on Nicholson, his second. 7th foul. One shot here for Bonfilo, who's 0 for 1.
2 point, Dave. I think there were some words exchanged from one end to another. I don't think it was noticed.
Free throw, good, and Montana State's back in front 60-59. Leach brings it up. Barnheiser, Nicholson, Martinelli, and Barry also out there. There's Leach, a screen from Martinelli. Nick calls for the ball, gets it. Jab step, works his way into the paint. Little jumper in and out. Nicholson, the rebound, wants to go back up and does. Count it, and a foul! Matthew Nicholson with his first field goal of the game. And the Wildcats are back in front. Foul called on Colley, his third.
They're taking Brooks out, which is pretty smart. Montana State's taking advantage of Brooks' 4 fouls, going right at him. I think he's going to be important to have the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game.
All right, Matt Nicholson is 0 for 4 from the line so far this season. This will be a nice time to break out of that. Free throw, no good. Rebound at Bonfilo. 61-64.5 left. Northwestern by 1.
Big stop here, Dave. Big stop.
Dave Mullins. Now Patterson to Mullins. Played by Mullins. Brings it around to the top. Mullins pounds the dribble. Mullins surveys the court. Shot clock at 8. Mullins driving. And a foul on the floor. And a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Mullins. The foul called on Justin Mullins, fouling Jade Mullins. Barnheiser in for Justin Mullins.
A little offense, defense here.
I think Barnheiser, if not for the foul trouble, he would have played probably his average minutes here tonight. Jade Mullins, a 1-and-1, free throw good. We're tied.
I don't know what his average was yesterday, but last year I don't think it's lower than 38 minutes.
This for the lead for Montana State. It's good. 62-61. Here's Miller in for Mullins for the Bobcats.
Let's see what Northwestern does. Nick Martinelli, who's usually getting a mismatch on Miller, they love doing it.
Here's Jalen Leach.
Owns
the dribble, goes back to Martinelli. Down to 3:55 for the game. Martinelli to the corner, Leach driving back to Nick. Little floater in the lane, good. Nice little kind of give and go there with Leach. Gave it right back to Nick, who's open. Puts the Cats ahead 63-62. And now Montana State almost throws it away. It's saved by Patterson. Colley hands to Garacki beyond the three-point line with Barnheiser on him. Back to Patterson. Shot clock at 10. Out of Colley. Skip pass near side. Here's Miller. Jump pass in the lane. Shot blocked by Nicholson. Right into the arms of Barnheiser. Colley's shot rejected by Matt. 63-62. 3:10 to go. Leach now leaves it. Martinelli. All the way in. Little floater on the baseline. Won't go. Tipped up by Nicholson and tipped out of bounds by Montana State's Miller. And that will get us to our final timeout. The under 4 timeout with 3 minutes exactly showing on the clock. It's Northwestern 63, Montana State 62. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield.
Minnesota has your itinerary to an amazing winter getaway. Whether you like classical music or improv comedy, we've got your ticket. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
A sustainable future starts now. And at Constellation, we've already begun. We're generating nearly 90% carbon-free power, including emission-free and reliable nuclear energy that's always on. And we're committed to producing 100% carbon-free electricity by 2040. Together, We're creating a brighter tomorrow today. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
People like to talk about Minnesota winters. We prefer to live them. See why winter is Minnesota's hottest season. Visit exploreminnesota.com.
For schedules, scores, and all things Northwestern athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Ennett.
No one gets you closer to the game than SiriusXM Big Ten Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the off-season through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/Big Ten Radio 2023. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the best tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our product lineup and for a store locator. 3 minutes to go here at Wells Ryan Arena. Northwestern 63, Montana State 62. The Wildcats will have it out of the timeout. Cats led in scoring by Nick Martinelli with 22 points. Brooks Barnheiser has a double-double in his first game of the season, 13th of his career, 16 points and 10 rebounds. And Matthew Nicholson has matched his career high for blocked shots with 4. 5th time he has blocked 4 in a game. 6th time, make that.
I think I'm just as impressed with all these guys as Brooks coming back off an injury like this and just performing as you would expect him to be if he was still playing this entire time.
Barry, Nicholson, Barnheiser, Martinelli, and Leach will inbound near sideline to Martinelli on the left side. Hands it off to Barnheiser. Driving hard. Started right, cut back left, now works it low on the right side. Spins to his right, jumper there. Good! Barnheiser worked really, really hard to get that shot and put the Cats up 3 with 2:40 to go, 65-62.
Brooks doing his best impression of Nick Martinelli there.
He really did.
Yeah.
Here's Jade Mullins to Walker down the lane. Can't get a shot up over Nicholson. Goes out to Agbonkpolo. He'll drive on Leach. Double teamed. And his pass deflected. Saved by Jade Mullins. 6 to shoot. Into the corner. Jed Miller with a hand in his face. Too strong on the 3. Rebounded by Leach. Cats have it up 3. 2:10 to go. 65-62.
I thought Matt was just going to bail him out there. He came and walled up.
Here is Leach. Shot clock down to 12. Leach drives Ungaraki. Little runner is short. Rebound taken by Walker. For Montana State, 1:50 to go.
It's just a high-level move. I would love to see Jalen go off 2 feet there and just throw a little kiss off the board.
65-62. Jade Mullins to Walker. Walker works his way in, goes up for a layup, and scores. Barnheiser, not much he could do after he got past Nicholson. And Barnheiser, the last line of defense with 4 fouls. It's a 1-point Northwestern lead, 65-64, 1:25 to go.
I give him credit on that play. They just did a ball screen with a 2-man.
Now here's Barnheiser. Stops 3-point line, down to 1:15. 12 on the shot clock here. Barnheiser gets under the basket. His shot up and spins home. He took his man to the basket. Relocated right to left and scores to put the Cats up 3. A minute to go. 67-64. Here's Walker in the high post. Hands to Agbonkpolo. Thought about the 3. Bounces back to Walker. Out it goes Miller. In the corner, a 3. Good. And we're tied. Jade Mullins hits the 3 from the left corner. Ties the game at 67. Boy, Agbonkpolo now talking smack to the courtside seats here. The fans right next to us.
I don't know if you're getting away with that. Yeah, I don't know if you're getting away with that anywhere else right now.
Meantime, Jade Mullins with a cold-blooded 3 with the clock running down to tie the game with 46.9, 67 all. Heading to Wells Ryan Arena to catch all the action. Metra gets you to the game fast. Metra Fast. Skip the stress of parking and hop on board for a fast break from traffic. Metra, proud partner of Northwestern men's basketball. Northwestern basketball is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. 46.9 remaining. Northwestern 67, Montana State 67. 8 fouls on Northwestern, 7 on Montana State. Possession arrow is with the Cats. Montana State has 1 timeout left. The Wildcats have 3.
Montana State seemed to find that corner in broken plays after broken plays, and that seems to be their hot spot right now.
Well, a year ago, as a team, they shot 37% from 3. They were 26th in the nation in three-point percentage.
Wow.
35th in threes per game. And tonight, 9 for 22 from 3. The Wildcats are 4 for 16.
Today's day and age, that's hard to do.
Yep. Barnheiser, Leach, Barry, Martinelli, Nicholson. Cats bring it up. 43 seconds to go. 17-second differential shot clock to game clock. Here's Barnheiser, the lob, and Nicholson the dunk. Barnheiser sets up Nicholson for the jam, and the Wildcats are in front, 69-67.
They've really been missing that. That's such a great play. You drop the big and just throw it right to the rim. Matt just hammers it home. Oh, we've been
How many times did we see Boo Booey do that with Matthew Nicholson? And they put the Cats ahead by 2 with 36.7 to go.
I'll have more of that. Another helping. Please.
Timeout taken here by the Wildcats with 36 seconds remaining.
And such a just high-level play. You draw the big up. Everybody's spread out. You got shooters everywhere, and there's just nothing they can do when the ball's at the rim like that.
Montana State playing their 4th road game in their first 5 games. They lost at Wisconsin to start the season, 79-67. They lost at Wichita State in their second game, 89-69. They beat Northwest Indian College at home, 93-35, and then lost the heartbreaker at Denver Sunday. They play next at home, 3 straight games, starting with Southern Miss coming up in about 5 days. 69-67 Northwestern on the dunk by Matthew Nicholson.
Cats have gone small, and I say small with air quotes because
right.
I think Martinelli is 6'9".
Right. And you got
Brooks
Mullins is in, Leach is in, Martinelli, Barnheiser, and Barry. Garacki is in. He's a good three-point shooter. He'll inbound to Miller. 34 seconds to go. 7-second differential between the clocks. Miller ahead to Walker. Top of the key. Leach takes him as they switch. Walker back to Jay Mullins. Shot clock down to 12. Inside to Walker against Barry. Barry steals it. Barry rips it out of his arms. What a play by Ty Barry. Is trapped in the corner and a timeout with 12.1. What a play by Ty Barry.
That was the play of the night. There were so many great plays. That was you have Walker who's just backing you down, who's scored and done so well all night, and you just rip it out of his arms. That is a great play. Holy cow.
Now, Ty came in tonight with 123 steals in his career. He's piled them up. He's gotten better each year. And coming in tonight with averaging 1.5 steals a game. And that's officially his first one tonight, but they call it a block, actually, not a steal. Take your pick. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, yeah.
It did the job. 12.1 remaining, Northwestern by 2.
It was a great takeaway, and such a high IQ play. Coach Collins is in half court screaming for a timeout. Brooks calls a timeout while Ty Barry is just trapped. That's really high IQ right there.
All right, Martinelli will inbound. Barnheiser, Barry, Leach, and Justin Mullins for the Wildcats. get it into Leach as they try to trap him, and a foul is called.
Time to make some free throws.
Yeah, got a little scary there for a moment.
It did, yeah.
But now you'll send Jalen Leach, who's been the Wildcats' most consistent free throw shooter, going to the line at the other end for a 1-and-1 with 10 seconds to go. He did miss his last one. But a 1-and-1 here with 10 seconds remaining. The foul on Agbonkolo.
Looks like Montana State's going with a shooting-centric type of lineup.
Yep. Jade Mullins on there, Garacki, Lekalot, who's made 2 big threes for them. Agbonkolo and Colley's back in. All right, here's Leach, a 1-and-1 here. 69-67 Northwestern, 10 seconds remaining.
That's where you win games here, Dave. Right at the free throw line.
Leach, free throw, good! 3-point lead. This one can make it a 2-possession game. And the Cats will send the other 4 guys back. Nobody else on the line, just Leach. Jalen's free throw, good! 4-point lead to 71-67. 8 seconds to go. Jade Mullins brings it down. He'll drive to the basket. Layup good with 3 seconds. And Chris Collins takes a timeout with 3.6, 71-69.
I know that looked awfully easy. Our viewers can't really see that, but that was an easy drive to the lane. The reason being there's no threes, no and ones. You do not want to make it
right
so that they give a chance to win there. So smart play.
We will hopefully get a chance to speak with Brooks Barnheiser, unless TV steals him from us, which happens sometimes.
Possible.
71-69. The Wildcats have out-rebounded Montana State 39-31. Cats have 15 offensive rebounds. It's not a small team either.
No, it's not.
All right, Martinelli, Leach, Berry, Barnheiser, Mullins out there for the Cats. And Nick Martinelli will inbound. 3.6 on the clock, 2-point Northwestern lead. Fires it into Justin Mullins. He's fouled with 2.9. Justin. That's the 4th foul on Colley. This is a pretty good Montana State team.
Yeah.
Don't be deceived by their 1-3 record.
I would not want to mess with these guys, honestly. They're going to be a great team in their conference,
They're
too.
picked first in the Big Sky Conference this year by the media, second by the coaches. All right, Mullins, a 1-and-1. Justin Mullins, 75% from the line in the young season. Free throw, good! 72-69. Again, this to make it a 2-possession game with just 2.9 seconds remaining. Justin spins the ball, bends his knees, fires the free throw. It's no good. Rebounded by Agbonkolo, puts it up 3/4 court, hits the glass, no good. That's the ball game, and the Wildcats win. The Wildcats survive against a very gutsy Montana State team, a talented team, and they get the victory here, 72-69. Another nail-biter at Welsh Ryan Arena, but the Wildcats are 4-1, and they are 4-0 on their home court. And the go-ahead bucket provided by Brooks Barnheiser to Matthew Nicholson.
You got to give those guys so much credit. Montana State is not a team you want to mess with. They play so hard. This is a great win. I won't take that away from us. And Brooks steps up, Nick steps up, but you have all these guys just step up at the end of the game. Justin Mullins makes a free throw. It's a big time game, so I'm happy for him.
All right, we're gonna get a word with Brooks right now. He's making his way over to us. Quite a night for him. 20 points and 10 rebounds.